When I listened back yesterday, it sounded okay, but he could definitely be louder.
Okay. Um, but like we can like crank him without it being all hissy, right?
Yeah. Because we're streaming right now, Josh.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
I know,
streaming.
right? So cool.
Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
One year on Christmas, I don't know why it was Christmas, but I did a duet. I was the dolly, and I sang that with an Elvis impersonator, and I made my dress and at a huge window right here. It was beautiful, Josh.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, did the Elvis impersonator do Kenny Rogers' part but in the Elvis voice?
I
Like,
think
did
so.
he give
Yeah.
it a little twang?
Yeah, of course. Of
That's
course.
great.
Let's clap it in.
Yeah. Woo! On fire tonight!
All right.
What's up, guys? It's Josh and Tressa. We are on fire tonight with Josh and Tressa, and this is Josh and Tressa.
I'm Tressa, and that's Josh.
What's going on, guys? We're here to talk about Black Summer, Season 2, Episode 3, The Card Game. If you haven't seen it, we're about to spoil it. Watch it, come back. You're here.
Welcome back. Josh, what did you think of this episode? I really enjoyed it.
I love this. I love the show. I love this episode. It really... It's just really fucking awesome how much of this lives in really long shots that make you feel super uncomfortable.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of like handheld action that makes you feel uncomfortable in one way, and then there's long like shots that do not cut that make you feel uncomfortable in another way. And I love it.
I love it so much. I think that if someone were to describe it to me, I'd be like, that sounds boring. But it's not at all, and I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know how I would even pitch this show to watch to myself, because on the basis, like, I'm not necessarily a zombie show fan. So, like, right off the top of the bat, I'm going to be like, I don't know.
Counterpoint.
Yeah.
You are a zombie fan, and you don't even realize it. You just don't want to be a zombie fan. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I'm famous for puking zombies. So there's that.
Yes, that's true. You want to plug something right now, Josh?
My ears, so I don't have to listen to you. Guys, it's your favorite smoldering pirates, a pair of boobs, Josh and Tressa. We're here to talk about the show. Let's do it. Tressa, what'd you think?
I loved it. We start off in this great big huge mansion thing that they've discovered.
Right, title card 1, The Manor.
The manor. They're all in front of the fireplace. It's uncomfortable. No one seems to really know anyone else in this house.
Yeah, and like uncomfortable is really underselling it. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is miserable. There's this older woman who has two adult sons, and they all seem like the trashiest assholes that ever were. They are the worst.
They're okay, did you watch, I know you did, the X-Files episode The Peacocks?
Which one is that?
There's like
Peacocks?
there's a family, there's a mom and two adult sons who are like cannibalistic and incestuous.
Is that the one they only aired once and they never aired? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. With Ravici or whatever that guy's name is.
Who?
I forget his name, and I want to say Ravici is his last name. He was Phoebe's brother in Friends. Oh,
I don't know. I watched that episode and it scarred me.
Which is why they will never air it again.
Yep.
Or they didn't. I don't know if they do now.
It was fucking gross. I don't even think I'm friends with the people I watched that with. It was so bad.
You're like, I can never look you in the face ever again.
We have all made a grave error.
please burn my phone number.
Okay, so like these people are fucked up inside the house. Maybe not quite on the cannibalistic, incestuous level of the peacocks, but it's like not that far either.
No, like it opens up with a mom just talking about how much she hates one kid who's standing right there and how much she loves the other kid who's also standing right there.
And how fucking jealous they are as babies. She's infantilizing them now.
Right. Like,
she has theories about like how jealous like this one is about that one, and that they think you're like the son and everything revolves around you, but the mother, me, I'm the son and you revolve around me.
Oh my God, the fucking worst. Can you? Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's a conversation going on inside the house right before Rose and Anna arrive.
No, they're already there.
No, because there's a banging at the door.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
And they let Rose and Anna in. And so, like, you know, we're working backwards from episode 1 of this season. Episode 1, this is like a wonderful way to do time dashes, or I don't know exactly how you say it. But, like, we see the outcome, and then we move backwards in time to see how we got there, and how we got there, and how we got there.
It's very Tarantino-esque. It's not. I just wanted to say that. Okay, go ahead. No? Okay.
I mean, maybe. Like, I think that's like a fair thing. Like, he uses that. He's not the first one to use that.
No, not at all. Okay, forget I said it, okay, Josh? I just thought it was funny, and it's not, okay? Just forget it, all right?
No, I think it was smart and relatable, not... I think that you think it's dumb, but I don't think it's dumb.
Anyway, there's no feet in this episode.
Oh, no. There was last episode.
Yep. Yeah, there were. Yep.
There was a very frostbitten foot. Gross.
Totally gross.
Okay,
Tarantino loved it, though.
One of the two sons, Fred, is he one of the sons?
Yeah, Freddie and Sonny.
Freddie and Sonny are the two brothers.
But Freddie did. I don't think Freddie opened the door. I think it was the other guy that was not related.
Okay, right. There's two like dark-haired guys with beards, and I kept being like, wait, which one's which?
Yeah. I didn't get that guy's name. I don't know if they said it at all, and I didn't get the axe lady's name.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we can call the two sons.
It's Freddie and Sonny.
Freddie and Sonny, and we can call the other guy Beard Guy, and then but wait, then there's the other guy who went on the snowmobile.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
Oh wait, I'm confused. You're right. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, okay, so we pick up at the moment right before Rose and Anna get to the house where like this very uncomfortable conversation between these weirdos is unfolding. Rose and Anna are let in after like there's a gunshot and a zombie and whatever, and they're like, let them in. So they come inside to this rogues gallery of weirdos, and one of them is like, we have a fire, come get warm. And like there's tension among all of these people.
Yeah, it's immediate and it never fucking ends. It's gross.
Right. Rose and Anna have their weapons. They walk in carefully, observing everyone. Rose gives Anna the high sign, and they both set their guns down and sit by the fire, and then there's like super awkward small talk. And at one point, the like mom, the mother character, is like asking if they have any cream because she itches like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, she's itching out the whole episode. She's itching. She just is gross. She's gross, and she's asked not for lotion. She needs cream. Just
yeah.
I hated these people so much.
Well, but in fairness, like, okay, first of all, like, she sucks, she's gross, they suck, they're gross. Wouldn't, like, genuine medical stuff like that be a problem for people all the time in this world? Like, we
Yeah.
live in a world where we have ready access to all sorts of like over-the-counter and prescription drugs should we need them.
Right, which is why they're looting all these places for medical supplies and food and whatnot.
Right. Like, but, you know, you could be off in the middle of nowhere, like in this manor house, for example, and holy shit, I suddenly need a thing.
And, yeah, fair.
And, like, you know, imagine if you had an infection and, like, you couldn't stop thinking about it because it was painful and itchy.
Right. Fair.
Imagine.
Okay, fine, Josh, it's fine. It's, and you know what? It's a nice detail because most shows like this don't point that out because it is something that's going to happen.
Yeah, that would be like a real concern. Like, you know, you might have a scarcity of other resources like water and whatever, but like, holy shit, I've just got like a painful something.
Yes, I've got a boil that needs to be lanced, and I can't do anything about it because there's a zombie apocalypse outside.
Yeah.
Higher stakes.
There's going to be a lot more home dentistry than there ever was.
No, thank you.
Anyway, so everyone in there that was already inside the manor are being territorial about the house in like one way or another, like conversationally. Like, they're all there. They're literally inside like a beautiful, large home that has like a pool table and a grand piano and all this stuff. And they're fighting over it as though someone's trying to take it away from them.
Right. Because Axe Lady and Beard Guy let Sonny, Freddy, and their mom in, and they're being dicks about it. Like, they're like, we did you a fucking favor. Shut the fuck up. They won't let it go. And they heard Sonny, Freddy, and the mom know there's a ham radio. They know that they can get supplies by listening to the ham radio. So they keep pushing the ham radio. Go listen to it.
Yeah, it's like they talk about contacting him. He's never named, but it's like we believe to be the pilot of the plane. It's like apparently Axe Lady can talk to the plane using the ham radio. Not sure when he'll be here next. And like really not like it doesn't always work to contact him.
Right, she's like, I can't contact him. I can only get contacted. That's the rules. And they're like, fuck you, we don't care. Go contact him.
Yeah, so like but it's very confrontational and everybody's yelling at each other and literally pulling guns on each other.
Yeah. And Anna's like, hey, I gotta pee. Where's the bathroom? So she goes upstairs.
Oh, but wait, we also established that there are crates out somewhere near the house. But no one wants to go look. There's a mad dog zombie right in the front yard.
Right.
And after a lot of like, you could go, or you could go, or you could go, finally Beard Guy could go alone. And like... And
Sonny's like, hey, Rose, you should... Yeah, Rose, you should go. You should go with him.
No, she's like, no, I'm fine. Like,
I'm good.
Yeah. But actually, that comes a little bit later. They don't try pushing Rose to go right then.
Okay. But Anna goes to go pee. Can I just talk about how she goes to pee?
Yeah.
Thank you. There's no bathroom downstairs, which I thought was weird because this house is gigantic. So she
Maybe
has
it's
to
broken.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, when shit gets broken in this world, it doesn't get fixed.
No, it does not. So she goes upstairs. And as she's walking into the bathroom, we see inside another room, there's a guy hiding. Nobody knows this guy is fucking here.
Yeah, he's just pressed up against the wall.
Yeah.
And so all of that chaos that's going on downstairs, they don't even realize there's a hidden man.
That's right. Rose and Anna are playing a card game. This card game is fascinating.
They're still arguing about who is going to go get the shit and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, make sure that you look for medicine and antibiotics is like the mother's whole like only thing. It's like we don't even know what's going to be there if I find anything to begin with.
Right. Yeah, you still have to fucking find the crate. Doesn't mean you will find it, but then you don't know what's in it. And they're all arguing about, well, someone needs to fucking go and get it.
So Rose and Anna are playing their card game and watching everyone as they do so. Like they're sitting in one corner of the room away from the fire. Most of the other people are like near the warmth of the fire. The brother, not the super weird brother, but the pretty fucking weird brother, Freddie.
Yeah.
He wants to like come check out the game. The weird brother, super weird brother, Sonny, is like, you should go with them to Rose, like getting like in her face. And she's like, nope. And he's like, you should go. And she's like, I'm fine. Like she keeps her cool.
Rose is so awesome in this episode. I fucking loved her in this episode.
Honestly, she's awesome throughout. Like,
yeah, for sure.
She's the boss. And it's great because like she's a fucking badass.
Yeah, she totally is. Just her staring Sonny down all those times, I was like, that's love you. Love it, love it.
Okay, so here's my question for you. Is this card game real?
No.
It's totally just a way for them to communicate non-verbally.
It's gotta be. Because it makes no fucking sense. And
so Freddie sits down and they're like, okay, we'll teach you. It's kind of complicated. It's called past, present, and future. And you have to play tricks. And then they don't explain it any further than that. And every time he tries to play a card, they're like, oh, no, you can't do that because you have a higher card in your hand. Oh, you can't play that one at that point either. And so he gives up.
Yeah, you can't do that one. You're stupid. Are you sure you don't want to try again? We can keep going.
So he gives up on the card game. But as he does so, he says to Rose, you smell so good.
He says, how do you smell so good? Which is even worse. Beard guy, he's like, all right, I'm going. And he runs.
Puts on his coat and gloves.
That's right. He runs to the garage trying to avoid the...
But wait.
Yeah.
Axe Lady covertly hands him a handgun.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she slips it to him. It's like a revolver, I think.
And she's upset. She doesn't want him to go, but she also knows he needs to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he runs to the garage.
Avoiding zombies.
Just barely.
Yeah, he gets into the shed garage thing and like he turns on the engine and then he like does a distraction thing so that the zombie will come running on the other side. He opens the garage door and flies out with the snowmobile and the sled attached to it.
Which we saw in the first episode.
Yeah.
Up a tree. Title card.
So it's night inside the house.
Yes, it was previously daytime.
Rose and Anna are still playing cards. Anna's like, Rose tries to get Anna to put her coat on. She doesn't want to. Everyone else is drunk and jumpy and literally pulling guns on each other. And it's like Sonny pulls a gun on Axe Lady and Axe Lady is like, could you not do that? And he's still pointing the gun at her. He's like, why not? And she's like, because I don't like it.
Why don't you like a gun in your face? What's that about?
There's an older woman we haven't mentioned yet.
Right. She's making a sweater.
Yeah, she's making a sweater because it's going to get even colder. She's just knitting. And she stands up and they're like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm going to get dinner. And so she hands out granola bars and there's like a real scarcity mentality about everything. And I forget if it's Sonny or the mother, but one of them is like, why are they getting more?
Yeah.
And it's like literally, we just handed a granola bar to each of them. Yeah. And like, where's Beard Guy? Like,
why wouldn't he come back?
Yeah, maybe he went to get help and kick us out. They're paranoid that like having sent this guy, he's now going to go and bring reinforcements that they don't know about.
And kick them out.
Right. And Axe Lady is like, why wouldn't he come back?
Right. Do they hear an airplane fly over?
Yeah, totally. And also, like, the only way that Sonny stops pointing guns at Axe Lady is the mother just tells him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. God, those guys suck.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever been to like a dinner party where it's like, oh my God, I'm trapped with these people? That's what this is. This is dinner party from hell. Like, oh
really
my God,
is.
I just walked in the door and our hosts are like fighting on the level where like they should have gotten divorced years ago.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, they hate their children hate them.
Yay.
All that shit. Like, there's guns. There's guns and whiskey, like just drinking whiskey straight from the bottle.
The roast isn't even done.
Oh my God, the roast won't be ready for hours.
We have to just sit here until it's done. And then it has to rest. Oh my God. So then Sonny's like, get your ass up there and contact that airplane guy right the fuck now on that ham radio.
So they brought he and the Axe Lady go upstairs. She sets her axe down. And
Which,
turns
why the
ham
fuck did
radio
she
on.
do that? Why the fuck did she put her axe down? That was fucking stupid regardless.
Well, I mean, she's got to put it down in order to like
No. Just
use the radio.
No.
Just
No.
put it down next to the radio.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she set it down by the door, I guess. It's like you take your shoes off when you walk into a room, take your jacket off. I don't know.
Don't like it.
It didn't seem unnatural.
It seemed very unnatural to me, especially with this guy who keeps aiming a gun at you. No, you don't put your axe down. What do you?
Okay, but hold on a second. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I
yeah.
misspoke. It wasn't Sonny. It was Freddie.
You're
that
right.
went up with her.
You're right.
So it's a little bit less chaotic to be around him.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
just
yeah.
a little bit less
Yeah,
chaotic.
tiny bit. He's not as much of an asshole.
So she turns on the radio. She set the axe by the door, and she's not able to get through. There's just like static and crackling. She's calling out code signals, and she says to him like something sympathetic, like I know what it's like.
I had a sister,
Yeah,
and he's like, try again.
yeah. He doesn't really engage with her on the sympathy, but like there's a fractional moment where
Yeah.
like when she mentions the sister, he's like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's more of like, I don't want to engage. I don't want to feel the wrath of Sonny if I do engage, basically.
Yeah, and it's like I just need to keep going. Like this broken situation is never going to get fixed. I have to keep going.
Exactly.
So anyway, Sonny charges in.
Yeah.
And is like, call again, no answer, blah.
The worst.
And then they go back downstairs, the three of them together, and the axe is missing.
How could it be missing, though, Josh?
Yeah, so like Sonny doesn't believe that like she left the axe where she did, or like she must have hidden it or done something with it. And she doesn't come out and accuse him of taking it, although that's the only like reasonable thing. And Freddie doesn't even, he's like a non-entity.
Yeah,
he doesn't
like,
say, yes, I saw her put it there. He's just like, I don't know, let's get out of here. Let's go back downstairs.
I'd rather just not open my mouth right now. And downstairs, they need firewood. So
the
Sonny's
mother and fucking Sonny are like, Anna, you go. Or no, they don't know her name, but they're like,
you go. Yeah.
they try to send her out, and Rose says no fucking way.
Yeah. He's like, what? And she just like, she sits back and just like fingers her gun. She's like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, there's no fucking way she's going out in the fucking snow at night with a zombie outside to get firewood.
The
Send
fucking
one
balls.
of you able-bodied men.
The fucking balls.
And the mother, speaking on behalf of the able-bodied men in the room, says, able-bodied men don't last long in this world. the fuck does that mean?
Thank you.
What the
does that mean?
Anyway, Freddy gets his coat on, and he goes out in the snow. He gets to the garage and sees that the garage door is still open. He grabs some wood, and he tries to bolt back to the house. He trips and drops the wood. He bangs on the door. And they're like, do you have wood? No. Let me in. Go get the wood!
Freddy, lie, you stupid idiot.
So they won't let him in. And then he gets chased up the tree by the fucking Mad Dog zombie.
Which is where...
That's
that
where
was
we
first
meet them
episode,
in episode
right?
1. Yeah.
Which means he has been up there for so long, because it's night.
Yeah, it's night. He was at least up there overnight.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think when we first meet him, he was, like, waking up in the tree. He should have frozen to death. Like, he's lucky to be alive.
For sure. Without a doubt. Feedback loop.
New title card, feedback loop.
Axe Lady is breaking furniture legs to burn.
Sonny is pacing around, accusing Anna of taking the missing axe.
And
They're
he's...
like, where did Beard Guy go with the snowmobile?
Where the fuck is Freddy? Yeah.
Yeah, and then...
And
Sonny
where's the fucking axe?
Where the fuck is the axe? Like, very concerned now about the axe. That Axe Lady tried to... Like, if we'd focused on this when Axe Lady made it clear that it was an issue, like, maybe we wouldn't all be in this chaos anyway. Sonny is very frustrated. He throws the older woman's knitting into the fire.
What? Okay, and what was that? Like, he threw it in the fire and then it, like, turned toxic?
Yeah, it was probably like acrylic, so it probably smelled like shit.
All right. You just made it seem like, poison. Anyway. So then they're like, we got to check that ham radio again. Now.
And it sends Axe Lady back up.
Yeah.
And the mother calls them both useless. It calls Sonny and Freddy both useless.
Yeah. Sonny hears the radio and he runs to it.
And he's like, who are you talking to? And she's like, I don't know. Because, like, it was just static.
Right. But I mean, if it's anything, even if it's just static, it means something's trying to come through, but that doesn't mean that she's got anything.
And so, by the way, this is like a very dark scene. There's
Yeah.
just like, she has a battery operated light that she brought upstairs. The room is mostly dark. She's trying to operate the radio and not getting anywhere. And the two of them both pull guns on each other.
But he's faster.
He's faster.
He blows her to the other side of the room.
And now she's a zombie immediately.
'Cause that's what happens.
Yeah, you dumb fucking dummy.
So they all go downstairs casually with no big deal.
So Axe Zombie Lady now attacks Sonny, and they tumble all the way down the beautiful grand staircase at the entryway.
She bites the old lady who was making the sweater.
Yeah, and now we got a couple of zombies, and Rose just fucking bang bang shoots them both dead.
Man, she took care of the zombie, no problem. That's not even a question. And then old lady sits up and she's like, what's going on? Bam, right in the head.
Yeah.
Big empty hole in your head.
And then Anna goes over to the window and opens it and looks out into the night. Like, it's just this weird moment because, like, why would you do that? It's freezing inside. Like, she's literally thinking, like, maybe if I just run the fuck out of this house. Right?
Yeah, no,
like
for
her
sure.
instincts are telling her, like, this is not a good place to be.
Yeah, it's bad. The river.
By the way, I think the title card, The River, is a reference to, like, the river in Texas Hold'em Poker. That's, like, the final card that you play.
That's nice. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like it.
Well, because there's no running river in this. I think that's what this card means.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I hadn't thought about it till I read it just then.
Cool.
Thanks. Everyone's freezing. The fire's dying. Rose is trying to give
like
Anna
the mother
food.
and Sonny are sitting by the dying fire. Rose and Anna are still playing their card game.
I think that's when I figured out that they're not playing a card game.
Right, because they're looking at people and they're playing cards. That,
looking at each other.
Yeah, and their eyes tell what they're thinking, and the cards indicate like there's like a queen and a prince on the board, and Rose plays an ace of spades on the queen, and Anna plays an ace of hearts on the prince.
Mm-hmm. Big Motorhead fans, yeah.
Yeah, they're huge Motorhead fans. They're deaf forever.
Eat the rich. So the radio goes off, and Sonny runs up there, but he's either too late or there's just nothing there.
Yeah, he tries to talk to whoever is coming through on the static, but he doesn't even know like the call signs or codes. He's just like Tango, Whiskey, Foxtrot. I don't like.
And since he's a full-on idiot, he completely destroys the ham radio because he is angry.
Yeah, he just bangs the shit out of the thing until it's completely broken and useless. Way to go, dummy.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. And he goes downstairs to his mom yelling at Rose for stealing rations because where did all the rations go?
Right. The mother has just been drinking a full bottle of whiskey this entire time. Mm-hmm. So like she's not just awful, but also shit-faced on top of it.
Yeah. So
accuses them of stealing the rations.
And like before he can even take a step onto the floor, Rose blows his mom away, kills him.
And Anna immediately shoots him, and they're both dead. And Rose is like, "Don't look," and Anna is like, "I'm fine."
Yeah,
and she's like, "I know you are."
Yeah, it's been months. I am a child, but this is my life
all
now.
of this has taken place over the course of 2.5 days.
I'm talking about the show in general.
No, I'm saying it's only like since the beginning of the show, since the beginning of season 1, episode 1. It's only been 2.5 days.
Oh, you're right.
Anna grew up fast.
You asshole. So
then they sit by the fire, and Anna takes a swig of the mother's whiskey and hands it to Anna. And Anna takes a sip, and she's like, "Take another sip."
Yeah. That's a good mom.
Final title card.
The axe.
It's the next day. Sun has risen. We see the hidden man. He has the axe. He's upstairs, and he walks across, and you see the legs of a sleeping Anna in a bed.
And
cut
Rose.
To black. Wait, is it both of them? I thought it was just one of them.
They're both in the same bed. But they didn't have a blanket. Why didn't they have their blanket on? They're laying on top of the blanket, and it's winter. What are you guys doing? Because then we wouldn't know it was them. But, yeah. So next episode, what's going to happen, Josh? They're going to die, and it's going to be the end of the series.
No, well, we know that they're still alive when Freddy makes it back from his tree.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And all those other people are already dead, so just add the hidden man to the pile of corpses. Possibly we saw his corpse in the living room and
that
just assumed that he was one of many. Yeah. So we know that they're going to survive the Axeman cometh.
Right. But, what a great episode. I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, this is a great one. This is a really good show.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what happened before all of this on the next episode. I love how they are playing with time.
I do too.
Like maybe we'll jump even earlier, or maybe we'll jump to the next moment. I don't know.
Yeah, and we're really getting a very clear play-by-play of everything. Like the first season, there was a lot of time that we did not even miss because we saw all the slow moments, all the fast moments, and we're getting the same here, and I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. I can't wait. I'm really fucking into it.
Josh, we're all out of time.
Oh, fuck. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us. This has been a great episode.
Yeah,
we are your favorite
Josh,
pair of boobs.
Josh, we did a great job today.
The two of us are the best. We are smoldering pirates for a reason.
That is correct. So we'll see you next time in a couple minutes.